days. That's exactly how long we'll have to wait until college football returns to Natchitoches. But in the meantime, we can celebrate the fact that 3 Demon football players were selected to the preseason All-Southland Conference team. DeMar Lawrence, Shakir Ryan, and Terrence Boyd were all selected to the second team as voted on by the conference's 11 head football coaches. Now, Lawrence led the NSU rushing attack last season with 820 yards and 11 touchdowns, including 4 in one game. Yeah, take that, Nichols. Now, Ryan, on the other hand, put in work last season as well, as he was second on the team in receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns. And Boyd, he does all the dirty work on the O-line, as he has lodged 24 career starts there. NSU opens its season September 2nd at Baylor and plays its first home game on September 8th. And you see, NSU is not the only football team from this area with players selected to preseason conference teams. La Tech got in on the action as well, as they placed a league-best 7 players to the 2016 preseason Conference USA team. Now, among the 7 Bulldogs selected, junior kicker Jonathan Barnes earned a share of Special Teams Player of the Year honors, while deep snapper Daryl Travis also earned a spot. Now, Xavier Woods, Jalen Ferguson, Trent Taylor, Daryl Brown, and David Mahaffey round out the rest of the Bulldogs selected. Now, in all, La Tech had 3 offensive players, 2 defensive players, and 2 special team players selected to the all-conference preseason team. And why don't we go over to the professionals? Good news for the Saints here. Veteran defensive back Keenan Lewis expects to be back by the start of training camp. That's right, New Orleans is coming off one of their worst defensive performances in the NFL last year. And 2015 was particularly rough for Lewis, who missed 10 games with the hip and groin injuries. Now, Lewis recently stated, quote, "I'm doing pretty good. I did a lot of rehabbing and getting myself together. I'm excited about this season." Who dat? And NASCAR's most popular driver is out for 2 weeks, but the good news is that he will be replaced by a familiar face. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has concussion-type symptoms and will sit out this Sunday's race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway and the following race on July 31st. Now, stepping into the 88 car is former teammate and now retired driver and broadcaster Jeff Gordon. Now, the 44-year-old Gordon is a 4-time Sprint Cup champ, but has also won at the famed track in Indianapolis 5 times. Now, that's a good person to tab to take your place. And, of course, we're going to end with this. Seems like the Pokemon Go craze is affecting everyone, and as you can see here, the Philly fanatic who was affected by it. This was last night. As you can see, he was glued to his phone. The fanatic learns the true danger of trying to catch them all. And look at that. That Pikachu there running up into the stands. Kids loving him. Now, the Philly fanatic unfortunately failed to keep his eyes on the prize, just like the Phillies unfortunately failed in this one as they lost 2 of 1 and dropped 4 of their last 5 games since the All-Star break. But, man, it seems like that Pokemon Go is just taking over everything.
Just a little surprised that one of the umpires didn't think he was going to catch the fanatic.
Yeah, no.
Get him mixed up.
That is true. You know, I wonder if the umpire in that case could have called him out or ejected him for that.
Probably. Thanks, Kevin. Well, this robot no longer has to go to work naked. The debut of its new duds next.